welcome to Dad and Son In Between the Ropes recap.
He's Son.
And he's Dad.
Alrighty.
And this is Squirtle.
First on the list.
Well, I'll let you start it off.
Women's War Games.
We have our teams officially.
On one side we have Liv, Naya,
Raquel, Tiffy,
and Candace. And on the other side, we
have
have Jade,
Io,
Bianca, and
Naomi, and
Liv was like, there's only 4 of you. Who's brave enough to throw the first punch? And then...
please.
You got it.
Rhea Ripley!
This is my brutality. Coming out wearing the mask. And she walks straight in between her team, looks Liv Morgan in the face and yells,
War Games!
And gives her a headbutt. Boom! And the brawl was on. Women's War Games is set. First match of the night.
Zelina Vega and Rey Mysterio versus Chad and Ivy.
Ivy Nile.
I like mixed.
Yeah.
I like mixed tag teams. They're really cool. Like on the game, I like doing them a lot. They're just really entertaining.
Well, no storyline here. Nothing really. Who wins?
Rey and Zelina.
Rey and Zelina win. Let's see. The next match of the night, one I enjoyed the most. Yeah, Sheamus versus Braun Breaker. And who wins?
Braun Breaker.
No.
Oh, DQ by Ludwig.
Ludwig Kaiser comes out and...
Ludwig.
Yeah. Call him Ludwig. Ludwig Kaiser. But before this, what's his name? Gunther had a little talk with Ludwig, told him he needs to be his own man, stand for himself. So I guess this is him being his own man and standing for himself, interrupting people's matches. Typical Ludwig.
Nothing new to see here.
Nope, nothing new to see here. Judgment Day promo. Liv's got a lot going on. And then Finn is like, I'll take the wheel. I'll take over for the night. Which in Judgment Day, they're supposed to be no leaders. It kind of seems like Finn's trying to...
break up the Judgment Day.
I don't know, yeah. I mean, it seems like that. He's not...
Because he's trying to take over or something.
I don't know. The way he talks to everybody other than JD and Liv, he talks to Carlito and Dom like they're Dom.
And
but
Raquel.
Yeah, he's telling them that they need to get ready for their match later on tonight against the War Raiders.
And Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel. Then we see the bloodline, the OG bloodline, Sammy, Jay, and
Jimmy.
And Jimmy talked to Seth again, trying to recruit him. And Seth says, I'll stand next to y'all, any one of y'all and fight, but not Roman. And then Jimmy says, after Seth walks away, Jimmy says, no yeet. And Jay's like,
no, bro, don't say that.
Yeah, don't say that. I love that. Jimmy and Jay are classic together.
They're my favorite tag team of all time, to be honest.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
I just like to see two twins fight with each other. Not fight against each other, but fight as a tag team.
Yeah. Then we have Dom and Carlito versus the War Raiders. Pretty good match, actually. I like Carlito and I like Dom. So, I mean, bad match, good match. They're entertaining.
I know I've said this a lot of times, but I'm on Judgment Day's side.
Yeah. Who wins this match?
War Raiders.
But then after the match, as the War Raiders are celebrating...
Spoil the fun. Finn and JD
come and attack the War Raiders.
Don't they have a match next week?
I think it's I can't remember if they have a title shot or they got to fight the War Raiders to get a title shot. I can't remember. Either way, I know eventually JD and Finn are going to have to fight the War Raiders.
Yeah. I don't know when, but...
Pretty good promo. We had Alpha Academy. Started out with Kofi Kingston. You know, Kofi's kind of talking about his problems with with Xavier within the New Day, coming up on the New Day 10-year anniversary, and Xavier Woods butts in, and it's like, we don't need advice from you two clowns. As a matter of fact, next week,
Match. 2-on-2.
Otis and Tozawa versus Kofi and Xavier because of Xavier.
I bet Xavier is going to just not tag Kofi in here.
I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't.
If they're going to split up, they need to split up.
If they're going to split up,
here's my thing, okay?
Kofi,
we got the 10-year anniversary of them coming up, and we're going to split them up.
Right.
You know,
and then Xavier, I don't know what Xavier's going if they split up. I know
Kofi's
he
was saying carrying crosses in his head. He's thinking, yeah.
I was
the
gonna
New
say
Day's
Kofi
dead,
Kingston.
and they're the only ones who don't realize it.
I say Kofi Kingston goes to Alpha Academy.
Kofi Kingston probably. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe
say
Kofi takes some time off. Who knows?
Maybe takes some time off in return and goes to Alpha Academy so he can still have some fun.
Yeah. Something. I don't know how he fits in there.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. We'll get there. We did have a Wyatt 6 promo.
Interruption.
Didn't really pay attention to that. And then the main event of the night, Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins.
Yep.
And then right before the match starts, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu come out. And then you hear...
which...
Uso!
Oh!
And then who comes out?
Jimmy J and Sammy.
And they take care of the Tonga brothers and Jacob Fatu. Good match. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it. But at the end of the match, Seth's getting ready to win, and who comes out of the crowd and stands on the announcer's table?
I know his name. I know his name.
Solo
Sikoa.
And distracts Seth, and Bronson Reed ends up winning. So it looks like, more than likely, for our War Games for the men's, going to be the Bloodline, the Bobo Bloodline, the knockoff Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline and Seth.
Versus the OG Bloodline
and probably
with Seth. I'm guessing. Yes.
Because tell them how you...
Well, Seth's pants tonight look like his old Shield pants. So, I mean, Triple H and the creative team is really good at doing little foreshadowing things.
Yeah.
Like that. You got to pay attention. Other than that, I mean, we haven't done an episode for a little bit, seems like. Sammy's with the OG Bloodline right now for War Games. Roman called the Wise Man on SmackDown, but the phone was disconnected. The number you have reached is not in service when he finally called the Wise Man, Paul Heyman.
So I don't know what that means.
So we don't know. We'll figure out. We got to figure out.
Is he in danger?
I don't know. I do not know.
Or is he just still taking his time off?
Kevin Owens used an outlawed move on Randy Orton. Randy Orton's out. Pile driver. So Cody Rhodes is after Kevin Owens now.
Why, Kevin, though? Like, you had a good team going on with Randy and Cody.
What else we got? We got Candice LeRae's kind of joined up with Tiffy and Nia.
You said it seems like she's being forced.
Yeah, like her story's being forced. Like, it doesn't seem natural. I understand she's a good wrestler. Her and Indy were good. I mean, you could have had, like how Liv and Raquel are. You could have had a Candice Indy kind of like rival against Liv and Raquel. There's just, I don't know. Candice's character seems forced to be in there with, and then Io in there with the women's War Games team with her team without Damage Control. That makes no sense.
A tag team I really missed was Tegan Nox and Natalya.
Yeah.
That's a tag team I really miss.
Yeah. Well, instead of Io being on the War Games, to me, Bayley was a better fit. Because now there's really no, like...
Bayley and Bianca.
Bayley and Bianca would have been, like, a good dynamic. And then Bayley and Naomi, with Naomi being the peacekeeper, you know.
Keeping
the mediator between the two. Rhea's just there because Liv's on the other side. I think the Liv and Nia is good. That was good, but the Candice LeRae not so
I
much.
thought,
Or not the Candice
to be
LeRae,
honest,
the EO on that
they
other
shouldn't
team.
have put Rhea in there. They should have put Bailey coming out instead.
Well, yeah, because then you have Bailey and EO, Bailey and Bianca.
Bailey and Naomi.
I think Rhea was a good fit, though, because Liv's on the other side.
Yeah.
I think EO should be out, Bailey should be in.
Yeah.
Because now, unless, that means some tension between, I would say that's going to cause some tension in damage control.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Hey, but hopefully, for War Games, we get to see
The trash can.
Boop!
Yeah, EO. EO's the one that did it last year, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was my favorite part about last year.
Yep.
That was my favorite.
November 30th. 12 days.
I'm psyched. I can't wait. I'm already ready.
Yeah, make sure we do these recaps and keep up, man.
It's the road to War Games.
Yeah.
Oh, and next week we have the advantage match.
Oh, yes.
And I think on SmackDown next, I don't know.
Next Friday we'll have, SmackDown will probably get an advantage match too. I don't know who to be, but next week it's Bianca and Nia for the advantage.
I think it's going to be a Randy Orton type thing where it's just going to be a 4-on-5 and then
Seth shows up.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I would like
be
that.
really cool, like a Randy Orton type thing from last year.
Jay be like, he's coming, I promise.
He's coming, I promise.
Or like Paul Heyman ends up coming out and is the one that convinces Seth. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be really cool.
That would be really cool.
I would love to see a Randy Orton thing go on here though, of Seth and stuff.
Yeah, but we already know who. There's no like. Last year was kind of like they never really said Randy. They did.
Said the Viper.
Said the Viper. They really didn't say his name, and like we didn't see him till then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun, hopefully. We got Gunther and Damian for the heavyweight champion.
I just can't wait for War Games. That's like War Games is one of my, besides from the Royal Rumble, that's one of my.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll have Cody and Kevin.
Cody and Kevin, yeah, that would be a good
then we'll have tag team. Then we'll have the men's tag team will be up for grabs probably.
Yeah.
All right. That's all you got? That's all I got.
Yep.
All right.
Like, subscribe, notifications on. We will see you next time. Yeet.
Woo!